Central Hardin Bruins. We're going to turn it over to Mr. Pat Chitwood for the starting lineups. So there we have the starting lineups. Again, this is not for seeding, as it has been in the past this season. It was only the first time that the two teams met. That was just a couple of weeks ago. Elizabethtown, or at Elizabethtown. Central Hardin won that one 3-1. Central Hardin will be the number 1 seed. North Hardin will be the 2 seed. E-Town will be the 3. John Hardin will be the 4 seed. North Hardin Classical will be the 5 seed, and Fort Knox will be the 6 seed in the 17th District Tournament here in a few weeks. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. With fall break right around the corner, both of these teams will be in action later this week. Tomorrow night and Saturday, Central Hardin will be traveling to Louisville to play at Kiva. They will take on South Oldham and Seneca tomorrow, and then on Saturday they are scheduled to take on South Warren. For Elizabethtown, their next game will be on Monday, and they will go to Louisville, to the Louisville, Kentucky Saints to play them. For us, tomorrow night we're back on the air. And the Trojan War as the Barron County Trojans come to take on the North Hardin Trojans. That one's scheduled to start at 8 o'clock. Coach Paul Gray and Jeff Knoll will bring you all of that action. Next week it'll be district soccer tournaments. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be the boys from John Hardin. And Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday will be the girls, and that will be at Elizabethtown High School. So out on the court, get ready for set number 1. Claire Worrell, Gracie Blair, Katie Vest, Sadie Atcher, Larkin Taylor. The libero is Sam Nelson. For Elizabethtown, Jessica Smallwood, Brooke Snyder. Libero is Lexi Davis. Addison Janes on the front row, along with Macy Singleton and Ella Brown. Sam Nelson to serve. And a service error. Point and serve over to Elizabethtown. Got to get Grace Godfrey into the lineup. She'll head to the service line. 1 serving 0. Worrell to Vest. She'll go outside for Atcher, back row. Davis gets that one. Jane's going to bump set it out for Smallwood. She'll roll it to the back row. Nelson there to Vest on the slide. Taylor blocked by Smallwood. Pop back over by Davis. Now Atcher to Vest. Back outside for Atcher. She goes off the front line and a kill for Sadie Atcher. And she will head to the service line. 1 serving 1. Ace hit in on the back line. 2 serving 1. Davis to Janes. Outside Smallwood. She gets her first. Oh, that was a lift. That'll be a first kill of the night for Smallwood. Got to get McKenna Brown back in on the front line as Addison Janes heads to the service line. 2 serving 2. That one travels long. Service error. Kate Disselkamp now into the lineup for the Bruins as Katie Vest heads to the service line. 3 serving 2. Godfrey to Janes. In the middle, that one knocked over by Brown. Vest outside for Worrell. She just taps it over. Janes gets to it, dug out of the net. Not going to be able to get it back over. 4 hits, point 4 Central. 4 serving 2. Godfrey to Janes. Outside, this one's going to be tight to the net. And Smallwood touches the net, so net violation, point Central. Godfrey for Janes. Right to the middle. Smallwood just taps it over. Vest to Nelson. Now to be Worrell. She'll send it across. Smallwood sends it back. Worrell again. That time gets the kill off the blockers. 6 serving 2. Davis to Janes for Smallwood. Takes that one. Atcher. Worrell pops it up. Disselkamp will roll this one to the back line. Davis to Janes. Bump sets outside for Smallwood. Across. Nelson gets that. Worrell pops it up. Vest will send it back row. Davis to Janes. In the middle for Singleton. Off the front line. Vest sends it back, tip back over. Nelson pops it up. Vest bump set outside for Worrell. She'll go off speed and finds an open spot. With that, Coach Catlett will take his first time out. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. They come back out onto the court. And Katie Vest at the line for the Bruins. 7 serving 2. Ace. Eight serving 2. Davis. Janes crossed under the net. Oh, they're going to say double hit. Point Bruins. 9 serving 2. Davis to Janes. Smallwood off the front line. Vest to Nelson. Sets for Worrell. She'll go down the line. That was touched. Point Central. 10 serving 2. Davis to Janes. In the middle for Smallwood. She gets in the open spot in the back left corner. Point E-Town. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line as Lexi Davis will head to the service line. 3 serving 10. Atcher to Vest in the middle for Taylor. She'll send it back corner. Godfrey gets that to Janes. Outside for Brown. And that one goes outside of the antennas. Point for Central. Jordan Fortner checking in on the front line for the Bruins. Addison Seago heads to the service line. 11 serving 3. This is set 1 of a 3 out of 5 set match. First one to 25, leading by at least 2. If we go to a 5th set, it'll be the first one to 15, leading by 2. Davis to Janes. Outside, Smallwood off speed, knocked it up in the air. Fortner hits it, now to be Vest that'll send it over. Davis, I think that was 4 hits. Yeah, it was. So they stop it. And Sam Nelson will check in on the back row for Central Hardin as Ella Brown checks in on the front row for the Panthers. Jessica Smallwood to serve. 4 serving 11. Sent back over Davis to Janes in the middle. Philpott back row. Atcher gets that one to Vest. Outside for Worrell. She'll go down the line. It's in. Point Bruins. Claire Worrell now to serve for Central Hardin. 12 serving 4. Smallwood to Janes. Outside. McKenna Brown gets that one over. Gets the kill. Point Panthers. Brooke Snyder checking back in for Elizabethtown. Katie Commonson checking in for Central Hardin. Snyder to serve. 5 serving 12. Ace. 6 serving 12. Ace. 7 serving 12. Ace. 3 consecutive aces by Snyder. 8 serving 12. Commonson to Vest. Fortner will roll it back line. Smallwood to Janes. In the middle for Philpott off the front line. Disselkamp to Vest. Vest will send it back corner. Smallwood gets that to Janes. In the middle, Philpott again. Off the front blockers. Kill for Alyssa Philpott. And with that, Coach Reinecker will take his first timeout. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Again, we're back on the air tomorrow night, 8 o'clock kickoff, as Barron County comes to take on North Hardin in football action, which Paul Gray and Jeff Knoll will bring you all of that from Radcliffe. As we come back out, Brooke Snyder at the line for the Panthers, 9 serving 12. Commonson to Vest, right in the middle for Fortner. She sends it over, gotten up by Ella Brown. Davis, and now Snyder will send it back row. Nelson to Vest, in the middle for Atcher. She taps it over. James gets that one to Davis. Now outside, Ella Brown, back row. Commonson gets that. Vest across for Atcher. Blocked at the net by Philpott. Point E-Town. 10 serving 12. Nelson to Vest for Fortin, who taps it over. Not going to be able to get to that one. Point Central. Gracie Blair checks back in for the Bruins. She'll head to the service line. 13 serving 10. Smallwood to Jane. She'll dump it over. Nelson to Vest. Outside, Atcher. Snyder gets to that one. Smallwood will bump it across. Ella Brown gets it over. Blair to Vest. In the middle for Atcher. She goes off speed and gets the point for the Bruins. 14 serving 10. Ace. 15 serving 10. That one sails long, service error. Point for the Panthers. Macy Singleton back in on the front line as Alyssa Philpott heads to the service line. 11 serving 15. Nelson to Vest. Outside Atcher. She goes off speed. Smallwood to Janes for Singleton. She's into right down the middle. It's in. 12 serving 15. Commonson to Vest. She'll go outside for Atcher and doesn't get a lot on that one. The set took her well outside. 13 serving 15. Blair to Vest in the middle. Fortner, she gets the kill. Sam Nelson now to serve for Central Hardin. 16 serving 13. Knocked over by Janes. Nelson to Vest. Right in the middle for Taylor. And that one catches the line. Point Central. The down official saw that it was out. It'll be a point E-Town. Grace Godfrey back in. They're going to explain the call to Central Hardin. Godfrey will check in. Lexi Davis checked in after that last point as the libero on the back line for the Panthers. 14 serving 16. And this is set one of the best 3 out of 5. Blair to Vest for Atcher. She tools the block. Claire Worrell checks back in for the Bruins. Sadie Atcher heads to the service line. 17 serving 14. Davis to Janes, outside for Smallwood. She goes back row. Atcher to Vest for Worrell. She goes back line, gets the kill. 18 serving 14. Snyder to Davis for Smallwood. Nelson to Vest. Outside for Worrell. She winds up, gets another kill. And Coach Catlett going to take his second time out here in set number 1. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. As we come back out, it'll be Sadie Atcher at the line for the Bruins, 19 serving 14. That one sails long, point E-Town. Kenna Brown back in on the front line for the Panthers. As will be Addison James heading to the service line. 15 serving 19. Nelson. Vest will send it over. Brown pops it up. Davis bumps that outside for Smallwood. She taps it. Vest, back row for Atcher. That one doesn't clear the tape. Point, E-Town. 16 serving 19. Nelson to Vest for Taylor. That's long. (17) serving 19. Central was wanting to touch on that. Neither corner officials thought it was. Atcher to Vest. Worrell just going to have to send it across court. Smallwood to James. Back for Smallwood. That one dug out by Blair to Vest. Outside Worrell. Tips it over and gets the point. Kate Disselkamp back in on the front line for the Bruins as Katie Vest heads to the service line. 20 serving 17. Godfrey to James. That one blocked from Singleton. Davis outside for Smallwood. Back line. Atcher gets it to Vest. Outside Worrell. She winds up. She gets another kill. 21 serving 17. Godfrey not going to be able to get that one back over. Ace, 22, serving 17. Smallwood from James across. He'll get the kill. Alyssa Philpott back in on the front line for the Panthers. Lexi Davis to serve. 18 serving 22. That one goes long. Point Central. Addison Seago checking back in. She'll head to the service line. 23 serving 18. Jordan Fortner also checking in for Central Hardin. Davis to McKenna Brown. Smallwood will bump that one over. Seago to Vest. Inside for Fortner off the front line. Godfrey to James. Sets it up. Philpott. That one blocked in the middle. Davis to James. Now outside for Smallwood. Down the line. And the down judges said they did not see whether it was in or out. So we'll have to see what the officials decide. They'll redo the point. So Seagull will head back. 23 serving 18. Godfrey to James for Smallwood. That one went off of the antenna. That is out. Point Central. Reset point. 24 serving 18. Godfrey to James for Smallwood. Backline Vest gets that one to Seago. She'll bump outside for Worrell. That one blocked. Inside by Philpott. Larkin Taylor checks back. Oh, she doesn't check back in, sorry. Sam Nelson back in on the back line. Ella Brown in on the front line for the Panthers as Jessica Smallwood heads to the service line. 19 serving 24. Atcher to Vest. Right at the net, tapped over. Nelson to Atcher outside for Worrell. She'll send it down the line. Smallwood gets that one. James bump sets outside for Ella Brown. Off the front line gets the kill. 20 serving 24. Atcher to Disselkamp. Vest can't get it over. Point E-Town, 21 serving 24. Atcher to Vest in the middle for Fortner, and she gets the kill. And so Central Hardin takes set number 1, 25-21. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Featuring Bark, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, More personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville, or go online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com. Finally, a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located off of I-65 at exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. And it'll be Elizabethtown to serve first, and it'll be Lexi Davis to start us off here in set number 2. Commons in to Vest. Cross for Atcher. Back row off of Davis. Point Bruins. Larkin Taylor back in on the front row as Sam Nelson heads to the service line. Taylor Simpson checks in on the front line for the Panthers. 1 serving 0. Godfrey to James in the middle for Smallwood. Blair got to that one. Commons pops it in the air. Blair going to send it over. Snyder to James in the middle again for Smallwood. She goes back corner. Commons gets that one to Vest. Outside, Atcher rolls it towards the middle. We have a net violation on the Panthers. Point Central. 2 serving 0. Godfrey to James in the middle for Smallwood. She gets the kill. Kenna Brown checking in on the front line for E-Town as Addison James heads to the service line. 1 serving 2. Blair to Vest for Taylor on the slide. She gets the kill. Out there and say there was a net violation regardless on the Panthers. Claire Worrell checks back in on the front line for the Bruins. Sadie Atcher heads to the service line. 3 serving 1. Davis to James. Smallwood's going to roll this one back line. It's wide. Point Central. 4 serving 1. Davis to James. Back sets for Smallwood. Down the line. That one's in. Point E-Town. And it will be Jessica Smallwood to the service line. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line. Two serving 4. Nelson to Vest for Worrell. Off speed to the middle. She gets the kill. Kate Disselkamp in for the Bruins. Katie Vest heads to the line. 5 serving 2. Davis to James for Philpott in the middle of a net violation. It's going to be a kill for Philpott. Net violation on Central. Point E-Town. Ella Brown checks back in on the front line. Taylor Simpson heads to the service line. 3 serving 5. Atcher to Vest. Cross for Worrell. Goes off the blockers. Point for the Bruins. Lexi Davis back in on the back line for the Panthers. Addison Seago checks in to the service line. Jordan Fortner on the front line for the Bruins. 6 serving 3. Ace. 7 serving 3. Sadie Slinker checks in on the back row for the Panthers. 7 serving 3. Smallwood to Janes. Philpott, that one blocked inside by Fortner. 8 serving 3. Slinker sends that one back over. Out. It's an ace for Seago. 9 serving 3. Slinker, another overpass. Slinker bump sets outside. Ella Brown, she tools the block. Point Panthers. Brooke Snyder to check in for Elizabethtown. She'll head to the service line. Sam Nelson checking back in for the Bruins. 4 serving 9. Catches the tape. Ace. 5 serving 9. That goes wide. Service error, point to Central. Claire Royal now to the service line for the Bruins. 10 serving 5. This is set number 2. That's 3 out of 5. Central Hardin won set number 1, 25-21. Slinker to Janes for Philpott in the middle. She gets the kill. Soft touch to the back line. Grace Godfrey will check in now for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. Katie Commonson checks in for the Bruins on the back line. 6 serving 10. Nelson to Vest. Outside, Atcher, back line, that's long. 7 serving 10. Commonson to Nelson. Outside for Atcher. She goes back line. It's wide. 8 serving 10. The ball went back down the tunnel. Commonson to Vest for Atcher. That goes off a couple of Panthers. Point for the Bruins. Gracie Blair back in for Central Hardin. She'll head to the service line. 11 serving 8. That'll be an ace. 12 serving 8. Snyder to James. Outside Ella Brown. That doesn't clear the net. 13 serving 8. Godfrey gets it back over. Nelson to Vest. Outside Atcher off the front line. Godfrey to James. She'll set it up for Smallwood. She'll send it back corner. It's long. Point Bruins. 14 serving 8. That one into the net. Service error, point E-Town. Taylor Simpson back in for E-Town. Lexi Davis checks back in on the back line. She'll head to the service line. 9 serving 14. Commonson to Vest. Outside Atcher. Off the front line. Davis pops it up. Jane's going to set it up in the middle for Smallwood. She gets the kill. Serving 14. Commonson to Vest. Outside Atcher. She goes off the front line. Godfrey to Jane. Sets it up towards the middle. Davis now will send it over. Commonson to Vest. Back sets for Fortner. Just tapped it down the line. Davis gets to it. Smallwood sends it over. We're going to have a net violation on Central Hardin, and Fortner stayed down after that. Well, she came down. She's grabbing towards her right ankle. She's going to stay in the game. So it's a point for Elizabethtown. Again, Lexi Davis at the line. 11 serving 14. Nelson to Vest in the middle. Fortner, and she gets the kill. Larkin Taylor back in on the front line for the Bruins. Sam Nelson heads to the service line. 15 serving 11. Ace. 16 serving 11. Davis to Janes in the middle. Smallwood left hand. Nelson to Vest. She sends it over. Sent back by Taylor. Simpson. Vest for Taylor, for Larkin Taylor, not able to get to it. Point E-Town. McKenna Brown back in for the Panthers. Addison Janes heads to the service line. 12 serving 16. Overpass. Smallwood. That one blocked at the net by Vest. Point Bruins. Claire Worrell back in for Central Hardin. Sadie Atcher heads to the service line. (17) serving 12. Davis to Janes. Back sets for Smallwood. Off speed, rolls it towards the middle. Nelson pops it up for Worrell off the front line. Godfrey got that one to Janes. In the middle for Smallwood. She taps it over and finds the open space. Point E-Town. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line for the Panthers. Jessica Smallwood to the service line. 13 serving 17. Ace. (14) serving 17. Atcher sends it back over. Davis to Janes in the middle. Philpott, she goes off speed. Blair to Vest in the middle for Taylor. Back row. Smallwood gets that one. Janes back outside. Simpson, that one blocked at the net. Popped in the air by Davis. Now Janes. Back row attack from Smallwood. Atcher gets that one to Vest. It's going to be Nelson. That'll send it back row to Smallwood. Janes at the net for Philpott. Tapped it over. Nelson pops that one up to Atcher. And now Vest will send it over. Davis to Janes. Back sets for McKenna Brown. Down the line, it's in. Point E-Town. 15 serving 17. Atcher to Vest for Worrell. She goes off speed. Simpson pops that one up. Janes, back row for Smallwood. That one blocked at the net by Taylor. And it'll be a point for Central. Kate Disselkamp back in on the front line for Central as Katie Vest heads to the service line. 18 serving 15. Davis to Janes. Outside, Simpson going to roll that one. Can't get it over the net. Point Bruins. 19 serving 15. Smallwood to Janes for McKenna Brown. Tapped over. Have a net violation on E-Town. Point Central. 20 serving 15. Davis to Janes. Philpott not able to clear the net with that one. Point Central. And E-Town will take their first time out here in set number 2. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. For Elizabethtown, their next match will be on Monday as they will travel to Louisville. It says to take on the Louisville, Kentucky Saints. For Central Hardin, they're back in action tomorrow night. They will be in Louisville at Kiva as they will play South Oldham and Seneca. And then on Saturday, they are scheduled to play South Warren. For us here at HCEC-TV, we're back on the air tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Football action from North Hardin as the Trojans will face the Trojans of Barron County. We come back to action here. It'll be Katie Vest at the line for the Bruins. 21, serving 15. Smallwood to Janes for Philpott, blocked at the net. Point Bruins. 22, serving 15. Davis to Janes. Smallwood will push it to the back. Atcher to Vest in the middle for Taylor. That one blocked at the net. Taylor pops it back up. Atcher is going to be tight to the net for Worrell. Can't get that one over. Point E-Town. Ella Brown back in on the front line as Taylor Simpson heads to the service line. 16, serving 22. Atcher, that one over the net. Ella Brown popped it down. It was Vest to Nelson for Worrell. Back row, dug out by Smallwood. To Janes, outside Ella Brown. She goes back row. Atcher will send that one back over. Janes to Smallwood, outside McKenna Brown. That one hit the antenna. Point Central. Sadie Slinker back in for the Panthers. Jordan Fortner checks in on the front line for the Bruins as Addison Seago heads to the service line. 23, serving 16. Slinker to Ella Brown, and McKenna Brown sends it over. Seago to Vest, back sets for Disselkamp. She goes off the blockers. And it'll be set point for the Bruins. 24, serving 16. Smallwood, that one overpass. Worrell will get it, and that does it. Central Hardin takes set number 2, 25-16. And now leads 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Featuring BBTEL Bark, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV from your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located off of Interstate 65 at exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpoint.com. So E-Town leads 2-0 as they took the opening set 25-21 and the second set 25-16. Again, tomorrow night we're back on the air at 8 o'clock. So it'll be football action. Barron County comes to take on North Hardin in Radcliffe. Coach Paul Gray and Jeff Knoll will bring you all of that action. We come back out for set number 3 on the court for the Panthers. It's Addison James, Ella Brown, Grace Godfrey, Sadie Slinker, Macy Singleton, Jessica Smallwood, with Lexi Davis. Oh, it won't be Lexi Davis. I apologize. It looks like it's going to be Brooke Snyder, who will be the libero for the Panthers. For Central Hardin, Jordan Fortner, Katie Commonson, Katie Vest, Gracie Blair, Sadie Atcher, Larkin Taylor, with Sam Nelson to check in as the libero. Sam Nelson will start off this third set, serving for the Bruins. Snyder to James for Smallwood. That's in. She gets the kill. Macy Singleton back in on the front line. It'll be Brooke Schneider heading to the service line. 1 serving 0. Ace. 2 serving 0. That one stays long. Line judge hopped out of the way. Claire Worrell checks back in on the front line for the Bruins as Sadie Atcher to the service line. 1 serving 2. Ace for Atcher. 2 serving 2. That one's an ace down the line. 3 serving 2. Godfrey to James in the middle for Smallwood. Dug out by Blair to Vest. Worrell rolls out and blocked at the net by Smallwood. Atcher to Vest. Outside Worrell again. Godfrey gets the diving dig in the back. Slinker will send it over. And then Smallwood. Atcher to Vest for Taylor. Cross court goes off of a Panther point Bruins. 4 serving 2. Official isn't sure. I'm going to say it was out. Point E-Town. Beth Self checks in on the front line for the Panthers. It'll be Addison James to serve. 3 serving 4. Nelson to Vest for Worrell. She goes off speed. James gets that one. Smallwood outside Singleton back row. Atcher to Vest. Inside for Taylor. Blocked to the net by Smallwood. 4 serving 4. Nelson to Vest, outside Worrell, swings it down, popped up myself. Snyder, now James will send it back row. Nelson there, Vest right at the net, she'll send it back corner, it's in. Point Bruins. Kate Disselkamp back in on the front line for the Bruins. Katie Vest to the service line. 5 serving 4. Godfrey to Janes in the middle for Smallwood. She'll tap that one. Atcher to Vest. Outside Worrell. She'll just have to tap that one over. And a net violation on the Panthers. Point Bruins. Six serving 4. Godfrey to Janes for Smallwood. Disselkamp to Vest, and now to be Nelson that sends it over. Snyder to Janes in the middle for Smallwood. She gets the kill. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line for the Panthers as Jessica Smallwood heads to the service line. 5 serving 6. Nelson to Vest for Taylor. That one goes off a couple of Panthers. Addison Seago heads to the service line. Jordan Fortner in on the front line for the Bruins. Lexi Davis checks in on the back line for the Panthers. 7 serving 5. Smith, ace. 8 serving 5. Davis to Janes for Self. That one blocked at the net. Davis sends it back over. Fortner got to it. Davis. Snyder pops it up. Self will send it back row. Atcher to Vest. It's set on the inside. Fortner off a couple of Panthers. Gets the kill. Point Bruins. 9 serving 5. Ace. 10 serving 5. Janes. Self will roll that one over. Seago to Vest in the middle. Fortner. Fortner gets the kill. McKenna Brown checks back in on the front line for the Panthers. 11 serving 5. Ace. Oh, wait. That was a touch. I'm going to say it was not a touch. Service error. Point E-Town. Sam Nelson will check back in on the back line for the Central. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line for the Panthers. Macy Singleton to serve. 6 serving 11. That one into the net. Service error. Point Bruins. Brooke Snyder back in on the back line for Elizabethtown. Claire Worrell to the service line. 12 serving 6. Davis to James, sends it over. Atcher takes the overpass, gets the kill. 13 serving 6. Jessica Smallwood checks back in on the back line for E-Town. That sails long, service error, point Panthers. Katie Commonson back in for Central Hardin. Sadie Slinker checks back in for Elizabethtown. She'll head to the service line. 7 serving 13. Nelson to Vest for Fortner, just tapped that one over. Ella Brown to James, back row Smallwood rolls that one. Disselkamp to Nelson. Outside Atcher, back line Snyder to Smallwood. And sent over by James, but it goes long. Point Central. Gracie Blair back in for the Bruins. She heads to the service line. 14 serving 7. Snyder to James for Philpott in the middle. Nelson gets that to Vest. She'll dump that one over and we'll get the point for Central. 15 serving 7. And with that, Elizabethtown will take their first time out of set number 3. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We come back to action. It'll be Gracie Blair at the line for the Bruins. 15 serving 7. This is set number 3. Central Hardin took set number 1, 25-21. Took set number 2, 25-16. E-Town will have to win this third set if we are to extend this match. Snyder to Janes. Slinker will send it over. Nelson to Vest. For Atcher, down the middle, gets the kill. 16 serving 7. That one doesn't clear the tape. Point E-Town. Grace Godfrey checking in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 8 serving 16. Blair to Vest, outside Atcher. That one blocked at the net. Kicked over by Atcher. In the middle for Smallwood, and she gets the kill. And the kick over by Atcher, you are allowed to kick the ball to set it or to get it over the net. Nine serving 16. Commonson to Vest. Cross for Atcher. She'll roll it towards the back line. Godfrey to Smallwood. Outside Ella Brown going to send it over. Nelson to Vest. Fortner just going to tap it over. Ella Brown to Janes in the middle for Smallwood. Back line. Commonson gets that one. Vest sends it towards the middle. Sent over by Nelson. Slinker to Janes in the middle for Smallwood. She'll get the kill on that one. 10 serving 16. Blair right at the net for Vest. Outside, Atcher, she gets the kill. Larkin Taylor back in on the front line for Central as Sam Nelson heads to the service line. 17 serving 10. Ace. 18 serving 10. Godfrey to Smallwood. Outside Ella Brown down the line. Blair gets that one to Commonson. Atcher now will send that back row as it goes off of the front line. Point Central. 19 serving 10. Slinker to Janes. Right at the net. Smallwood just going to be able to, with the left hand, throw that one down. AC Singleton back in on the front line for the Panthers. As Brooke Snyder heads to the service line. 11 serving 19. Nelson right to the net. Vest sends it over. That goes wide. Point Panthers. Serving 19. Blair, this one will be right at the net also. Vest for Atcher. Job from Vest to take that one right next to the net. Able to set it to the outside. Point Bruins. Claire Worrell back in on the front line as Sadie Atcher heads to the service line. 20 serving 12. James in the middle for Smallwood. She winds up. Nelson to Vest. Outside Worrell. Dug out on the back line by Godfrey to James. Again for Smallwood. Off speed. Vest to Nelson. Worrell again will go back row. Godfrey gets that one. Sends it back close to the net. Not able to get it out. Point Bruins. 21 serving 12. E-Town will take their second timeout. Again, for Elizabethtown, they're back in action on Monday night as they will head to Louisville to take on the Louisville, Kentucky Saints. For Central Hardin, they have 2 games tomorrow night as they will head up to Louisville to the Kiva facility. They will take on South Oldham and Seneca. And then on Saturday, they are scheduled to take on South Warren. For us here at HCEC-TV, tomorrow night we will have football action as Barron County comes to take on North Hardin. I'm scheduled to start at 8 o'clock. Next week, we will have the girls and boys soccer district tournament. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it'll be the boys from John Hardin. We'll have 2 quarterfinal games on Monday, 2 semifinals on Wednesday. The championship game scheduled at 7 o'clock on Thursday. For the girls, they will be on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. They will have 1 quarterfinal on Sunday, 2 on Tuesday. These are taking place at Elizabethtown High School. And on Thursday, they will have the 5:30 start time for their district semifinal, or sorry, for their district final. we will have those games for you here on HCEC-TV. Back to action here. Sadie Atcher at the line. 21 serving 12. Slinker to Janes. That one's going to clear the net, and Vest gets the kill on that one. Oh, sorry, it went out. But the official said point Central. So the point for E-Town. Addison Janes at the line to serve. 13 serving 21. Blair to Vest in the middle for Taylor. Sends it over. Snyder to Janes for Smallwood. Off the front line, gets the kill. 14 serving 21. Nelson to Vest, outside Worrell, off the front line. Godfrey to James, outside Singleton. Vest in the middle for Taylor, just sneaks it over the tape. Point Central. Kate Disselkamp checking back in on the front line for Central Hardin. Katie Vest to the service line. 22 serving 14. Snyder to James, outside Singleton. Back line, Atcher to Vest for Worrell, off the front line. Godfrey with another dig. James inside Smallwood, blocked at the net, tapped up. We're going to have a double hit. Point Central. 23 serving 14. Goes off a Panther for an ace, and it'll be match point. 24 serving 14. Ace, and that does it. Central Hardin victorious 25-14 in this final set to sweep the Panthers 3-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. So for Central Hardin, they will improve to 23-3 on the season. Again, they are the #1 seed in the 17th District tournament in a few weeks. For Elizabethtown, they dropped to 18-6 on the year, as they will be the #3 seed in the 17th District later this month. Again, we are back on the air tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. It'll be football action as North Hardin host Barron County, the Battle of the Trojans. Coach Paul Gray will bring you all of that action. For all of us here at HCEC-TV, I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.